So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So we return, we're back for the Master League series, but we are starting again. What I've done is a couple of big updates, all right? And this is why I'm going to redo the start of the Premier League, not the preseason. Don't worry about that. I've done all that. I'm starting again fresh. Unfortunately, the matches are different, so I'm just going to play the first two games for you guys right now. Now, first of all, we've brought in Jose Mourinho, as you can see there. Out goes Luigi. We're going to start fresh with Mourinho. Why not bring him back? Let's see what he can do with this Manchester United side. We still have Sancho. I've still got the same transfer as before, but I just wanted to mix it up. Another thing also, we are playing on PC, okay? All these things you see have been added via PC. They're not in any option files. They're not in any patches. You have to do all this stuff yourself individually if you want them to work on PC. It will not work on PS4 and it will not work on Xbox, just to get that out of the way. And I will have tutorials later on. I don't have the time to do them right now. I just want to get this series going officially. So as you can see in the bottom right, we've also got the official partners. So I've put in Adidas, Color, and Chevrolet. There's our followers. And another thing that I also have added is, if we can quickly go to squad list, a whole bunch of faces. 22 gig worth of faces have been added here. Hopefully most of them are going to be the same that you've already seen. But the big difference is the likes of, once we get to him, so we've got Mata in there, Martial. These are the same ones. They all look pretty darn good. But there, Daniel James, first of all, has been added. Much better than the atrocious one we had before. Greenwood, obviously, is already in there too. I did post these on Twitter, so you would have seen them already. There's Chong. I mean, not as good as his real face, but it's still better, I think, than just the default one that we had. And then we also finally have down here Garner. Pretty good, and Gomez much better. All right, so that's pretty much what we've got. They're in there too. So that's another thing. Now, another major thing, and this is why I've started again, because I went in every single Premier League team and I changed their tactics. Okay, I'm using Clashman's. I'll leave the link in the description. You will have to go in there and manually do it yourself. But you can see I've got fluid formation on for every Premier League team. I've took away all the deep defensive line nonsense because it just, for me, gives you far too much space, right? They keep backing away. We don't need deep defensive line. So I'm hoping this is going to play out better. Teams are going to be more like themselves. There's a little bit more individuality between the different teams instead of them all playing the same. Likewise, I've done it for myself. I'm going to try out this fluid formation, see how it works out. And just basically lead right now into this Aston Villa matchup. So this is the lineup. This is what we're going to go for. There are a couple of players up for it on the bench, but we're going to start with De Gea, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, and we've also got an updated face pack. Some of these are old, though. That's why you see, like, Maguire in his Leicester kit. I'm not that fussed about it. They'll be updated later. McTominay's in there, Pogba. I'm going to start Mata. He's on blue. I might as well. Sancho on the right, Rashford on the left, and we're going to have Martial up top. That's what we're going to go for. All right, so there we have it. The opening match of the season. I think that's good enough. I think that is. We've got a new turf mod as well, so lots of goodies. But I think this should be really fun now. Jose Mourinho is back. We've got tactics set up correctly, some imported faces, and it should be the dog's gonads. All right. Anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy today's video. Let's dive right into this. Get these first two out of the way. I know we won the first two matches. We might lose them, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll play them. We'll see how we get on. First match, Old Trafford, United, taking on newly promoted Aston Villa. So Jose Mourinho is back, and he's saying there's no reason to fear Aston Villa. The fans will be giving their all out there today, so let's do the same. He knows what a nightmare he had before at United, trying to redeem himself. It's our first time appearing before the home crowd this season, so whatever you do, make this match worthy of the fans, and of course, make them play at our pace. So the season gets underway, and Jose Mourinho is back. He's back at Old Trafford, looking to prove that he's back with a vengeance, that he's changed his tactics. He's going to play more attacking, more adventurous style of play. That's what Manchester United need, and that is exactly what they're hoping for here in the opening match against Aston Villa. So we are off and running. The season officially gets underway. 38 matches to play at an absolute minimum. Of course, Man United are going to be in Europa League, so they're going to have to be wary of that. Not quite where they want to be. The Champions League is the pinnacle of football. But last season they just weren't good enough in the end and couldn't keep pace with the rest of the pack. Chance here for McTominay. So skips it outside to find Luke Shaw. Marcus Rashford. It's a fantastic challenge by Gilbert, though. He is known to not mess about too much. The referee is not having any of it, and that's an early yellow. Is that a little bit harsh? Let's have another look. Did he win the ball? Flying in. A little bit of man, a little bit of ball, a little bit of everything. Platero with the left foot outswinger. Looking towards the back post. Maguire gets up and wins it. It's flicked inside nicely. Oh, that's a late one there. The referee wasn't too bothered about it. Now Aston Villa can go around the other side. Engels. Paul Pogba on the charge. Flick round the other way. Not the best ball. And now Man United could break here. And there is a chance. Looping it over the top. Looking for Sancho. He did have Paul Pogba as well. Made a really, really good run down the middle. Douglas Luiz. Flick with the outside of the boot. Nicely worked. That's a lovely turn there. And Lindelof has been caught completely. But luckily just about had the cover there. Sancho is going to take a little bit of time for him, you feel, to get accustomed to this Manchester United side. It's a different style of play than he's used to. Lovely ball up the line. Martial. Wan-Bissaka gone near post. Dangerous idea, but needed that runner. Konza will launch it high, looking for Wesley. Did beat Maguire in the air, doesn't happen too often. Now here is Sancho, and he's seen the run of Rashford. It's an inviting ball, and it's a good save. Comes back to Sancho, comes off Paul Pogba's face in the end. Don't think he knew too much about it, but there's your opening chance for Rashford, and maybe was expected to score from there. And Rashford, he's seen the run here of Sancho. It was a good idea, but just needed a little bit more loft on it. Coming up to half-time. I think Aston Villa on a whole will be relatively content with this. Haven't conceded. There's been one or two sniffs, but nothing too prevalent. Here's a chance for Wesley. Lays it off. Majin with a strike. Oh, what a save by De Gea. Because he saw it late. And he struck out the old arm. And that is going to be half-time. Manchester United 0, Aston Villa 0. Still game on. So the second half begins. Are we going to see the first goal at Old Trafford? Of course, the fans would love to see that. 45 minutes to play. Man United now from right to left. Aston Villa from left to right. Too much do-dallying on the ball. Not a place you want to go ahead and lose it. And there is a chance through the middle. And it is Rashford. He's through on goal. Can he finish this off? Yes, he can. United are off and running. And it's Marcus Rashford poking it home. And that's exactly where you don't want to lose possession in the heart of midfield. Because did they break quickly? Oh yes, they did. The vision from McTominay to find Rashford. There's no stopping him when he's away. And it's a cool, calm finish with the outside of the boot. Horahan will take it. He's gone for the back post. It's not the best ball, but I'm not sure what on earth that was by Anthony Martial. Gave it away. And Marcus Rashford will pick it up. Put up the line to Luke Shaw. And Manchester United will start again. They have the opening goal. And now they'll be looking for more. Mata. Too easy. Douglas Luiz saw it all the way. Here he is again. Looking for Wesley. Snapshots. And into the arms of De Gea. Man United, 2 changes. Greenwood on for Sancho and James replaces Martial. Well, this is certainly Juan Mata type of territory. Too much bend on it in the end. Here is the chance. Ball over the top. Greenwood's on the charge himself. Is he going to get there? Not quite. Didn't quite have the legs. But mark my words, he's going to be a player to watch this season. If Mourinho can give him the time of day. Long searching pass to switch it around the other way. Given straight back to Manchester United, but Aston Villa regain the ball. Daniel James searching to try and win it back. Fed across. Wesley. Nice little turn. David De Gea full stretch. Really had to extend his arm out to save that one. And Luke Shaw's given away the foul. Dangerous position. And a little bit of an argy-bargy with him and El Ghazi. Wasn't much in it. Pogba. Back inside to McTominay. 8 minutes to spare. They won't want to do anything silly now, Man United. Saying that, they go and give it away. Wesley. Oh, look at the space down the other flank. And they're looking to feed it out there. Here is Trezeguet up against Maguire, but Man United will back very, very sharply. He still has it. Great interplay by him. Popper gets it away. Mata. And here goes Daniel James. And you wouldn't expect anyone to catch him because he's got the pace. He's got the legs. He's taking it to the corner. And that is smart play by the young lad. And he's actually even won himself a free kick. So, yeah, credit to him. So the final change, Juan Mata being replaced by Nemanja Matic. Marcus Rashford is a long way out. Tried to just smash it and hope, really, didn't he? Quite have the legs. Cleared away. Interesting clearance by the goalie. We've got 2 minutes to spare here at Old Trafford. Man United looking for the first 3 points of the season. Chance now for Pogba. Lays it off. Rashford, lovely. Pogba's there. It's come off the post and it's in. And it's Mason Greenwood of all players on the score sheet. On his debut this season. First time in the starting 11. And he's there for the tap-in. And it all stemmed from this play from Pogba to Rashford. Cheeky ball over the top, off the woodwork, and it was just a simple finish. As Mings finds Jorge. And the referee does blow for full time. Well, they waited till the second half before they really got clicking. But a good start for Jose Mourinho's side. Goals from Rashford and Greenwood late on has given them all 3 points. So there we have it, 7 attempts to 4. There wasn't a whole ton of them, but you know, one thing I do like, I have to say, is, you know, we played at Aston Villa there. We played a side that just got promoted, and it felt like it. You know, it didn't feel like I was playing Barcelona or Real Madrid, you know, one of the top teams. It looked like they were struggling, they were away from home, and I don't mind that. I don't mind it. Of course I don't mind because I won, but there we go. Rashford with a 7 for today's match. So let's have a look at the other games. Sheffield United won 3-0. Watford won 4-0. Arsenal drew 1-1. Leicester drew 2-2. Brighton drew 2-2. Liverpool drew against Chelsea. And Tottenham beat Man City. So some rather interesting results for you in that opening game. So let's just dive right into the second match now for you guys. I don't want to mess around too long because obviously I've played the first two and we're sort of restarting because I wanted to add a little bit extra to the Masters League. So I hope you guys don't mind that. But let's dive right into the second match and let's see how we do. So Southampton host Manchester United for the second match of the season. Now Mourinho had a pretty good start to the season. Back with a vengeance, back with a 2-0 win. But today Rashford not 100%. In fact, he's come down with an illness. So Greenwood starts. Nemanja Matic also comes in to replace McTominay. And there are a couple of big changes for the United starting 11. But first, let's have a look at Southampton playing that 4-4-2. They've got Adams and Ings up top. He's a player to watch. Ward-Prowse also on the right-hand side. He's got a pretty good strike on it. For Manchester United, David De Gea back in goal. Bailly replaces Lindelof. Matic, Pogba, Mata in the middle. It's Martial on the left, Sancho on the right. And Mason Greenwood starting as the lone man up top. So another beautiful day for a game of football. Now we just need an enjoyable match to watch. Man United opting for the all-black kit today as Southampton sloppily lose possession. Man United looking for 2 wins out of 2. They've got to keep pace with the likes of Manchester City and Liverpool, who both dropped points in the opening game, but it won't mean too much. There's still 37 matches left. Here's Ward-Prowse now with a chance down the flank. Maguire comes across. Couldn't win the initial challenge, but there he is to win it the second time. But Mata has been caught with the ball, and it's an opening chance, and De Gea, as always, equal to it to deny Ings. Sloppiness here by Mata. It wasn't the best ball, though, by Maguire, to be fair. He drilled it into him, and De Gea to the rescue. First corner of the game. Floated high, looking towards the, edge of the 6-yard box. Just put off enough there by Mata. Adams with the chance. David De Gea looking for Martial. There is quite a few changes to this United side, but a lot of players not 100%. But this is a really good start by Southampton. They're not messing about. It's a lovely work move over the top. Oh, De Gea's been beaten at his near post. And Ings has given Southampton the lead after just 9 minutes. Not the start you want if you're a Red Devils fan. And all the praise to De Gea, and then he just gets beaten here at his near post. So we do have a goal. Not the way Manchester United would have wanted. Maybe they'll get a little bit of possession because they have struggled to really do anything with it after 11 minutes. But a chance here for Mata. Man, did he hit that one. Well, Juan Mata is some sort of a specialist from this type of range. It took a big deflection though, and that made it easy peasy for McCarthy to just pick it up and distribute it with a long clearance away. Headed by Mata to Wan-Bissaka. Harry Maguire finding Young inside to Matic. Mata again. Pogba. It's that final third where United have got to be very decisive in what they do. Matic just peeling away, fed inside to Pogba. Now the pressure can mount for Man United as they try and flick it over the top, but Southampton are getting deeper and deeper. Eric Bailly finding Ashley Young. Here's Martial. Lays it across, Mata. Pogba now. Sort of flicks it over to Matic. Back to Pogba. Feeds it across, looking for Mata. This patient build-up. Martial gets a little bit fortunate with that one. Matic. Young. Terrible touch by Ashley Young, though. Final 7 minutes of this half. Cedric. Ashley Young's got to stay with his man as the balls look forward towards Ings, and now they've got a player forward. It's flicked across. Ings will get there, but Maguire just about got a foot in, but he's given the foul away as well. It's like Thomas Muller's back from the dead, still refereeing. Looking slightly different now. Good play by Ings. Maguire, I thought it was a good piece of defending. Well, this is a chance, isn't it? Ward-Prowse is no stranger from this range. Comfortable save by De Gea, though. Mata to deliver this. How's the corner? It's not bad. Fed across. Matic, who's got a pretty good left foot. Forcing the save by the keeper, and Southampton have got a goal kick out of it. So Jose Mourinho doesn't make a change, decides to leave it be, but he has tactically set it up slightly different with now Sancho playing through the middle. Feels like he's not getting involved enough, so going to have him down one flank. And here's a chance now, though, for Martial, and he's still going. He lays it back. It's fallen towards Greenwood. Tried to hit it. And now it's going to be Ashley Young, and he forces a beautiful save in the end. We've seen Young do that over the years, curling one into the top corner. And he didn't need a second invitation here to just bang this one. And it was a fine stop. Juan Mata has got options. He's delivered it in. He's looking for the likes of Maguire. And he couldn't keep the header down. And Mourinho knows it was a chance. It's a good delivery, maybe a little bit too floaty, which made it difficult to keep the header downwards. Feeds it inside again. Pogba once more. It's good football this by United. Pogba crowded out by a couple of players. Launched up the line. And here's a chance for Adams now. But well played, Harry Maguire. Very efficient. Gets back well. And Ashley Young has got a lot of space here to bring it forward. Pogba. Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka. Just finding the pockets of space in behind this Southampton team. Look how many players they have behind the ball. Chance though. Ashley Young towards the back post. And Nemanja Matic, of all players, rising above the clouds to give Manchester United the equaliser. And man, oh man, did they work it well. What a ball from Young, and what a header by the big Serbian. You got Ashley Young pushing forward, Matic getting in the box. We're all square. Wan-Bissaka switching it round nicely to find Ashley Young. Martial, quite the trick he had in mind, but Southampton has said, here's another go. Matic. Pogba. Chance here. It's going to be Sancho, and good idea, but never really got hold of it. By Man United, 2 changes. James replaces Greenwood and Fred on for Mata. And the final change, Sancho. Very, very tired and depleted. Off for Lingard, and he doesn't look too happy about it. Wan-Bissaka finding Lingard, but Jesse Lingard is taking far too long to do anything with it. Back outside. Lingard battling to try and win it. Does manage to stick a foot in. Southampton still have it. They really need to cross this. Unable to do so. And now United have a break on. Pogba. James. Pogba. Looking for James. He's just trying to accelerate past his man. He's still going. James! Oh, what a save! And Martial was snoozing. All he had to do was tap it in. He wasn't paying attention. Oh, my word. But there's James's ability to just keep motoring on. Nearly had his goal for Manchester United. Well, looks like Holberg has pulled up with a hamstring problem. So he's going to have to go off. That's their last substitution. And luckily, we're into the 88th minute. And that's the type of match this has been. Oh, hang on a minute. Here is a chance now for Southampton. United trying to win it, but the referee has given the foul. Smart play there by Eric Bailly to just literally hold up the play. Because Shane Long initially held off Fred, and then Bailly said, well, I'm just going to foul him. Ward-Prowse a long way out. Deciding he's not going to have a go. See Martial up top. He's looking tired too. Not a great ball by Matic. Final few minutes of the half here of the match. Not the half of the match. Is there one last go? Martial just launching it forward. Trying to cause problems. That's not a great header. James is going to want to keep this on as the ref may blow. Gets it back on the left foot. Looking for the edge of the box. Couldn't find his man. And that is surely going to be curtains. There it is. It has finished. Southampton 1, Manchester United 1. Both teams today back and forth, back and forth. It was a hard-fought game. Probably a point on the balance of play is fair. 5 attempts to 8. United dominated the possession. Southampton started off well, but man of the match was Matic. So the other results, Tottenham won 3-0, Sheffield United won 2-0, West Ham 1-0 winners, Arsenal beat Newcastle, Liverpool bounced back with a 2-0 win, and Man City beat Chelsea by 1-0. So we are 5th, Watford, Sheffield United and Tottenham all with 6 points, Aston Villa yet to get a point. Okay, well, unfortunately in that match, Rashford was on red, and that's why I had to make a lot of changes. I had a lot of players down. Otherwise, Rashford would have played, among others. Lindelof wasn't looking great either. So, yeah, we kind of had to do what we had to do there. But, yeah, I think it'll be better now. I think it will be better. The tactics, you can see the teams are making mistakes and stuff. I like to see it. Southampton should play like Southampton, not like Barcelona. Likewise, Aston Villa. And I think we'll see that from the teams, hopefully, now with these tactics. We have an offer for Crystal Palace. I'm going to leave all the offers and stuff, except I'll probably say yes to this one because it's just a loan offer for Ghana to go out to QPR. But, yeah, I'm probably going to leave all the transfers until that next match with the transfer deadline day. Am I going to get one more or am I not? That's the big question. Actually, it is the last day of the transfer window now. So we will return. We will return where we officially left off. But I thought, you know what? Let's make it interesting. Bring back Mourinho and see if he can do the business. I think he looks pretty decent. He's obviously not the 3D model that we've seen with some of them, but he still looks like Mourinho, so I hope you guys do enjoy it. We shall return. If there's any recommendations for another player, as Higuain has joined Liverpool, why on earth would Liverpool buy Higuain? He went to Chelsea and did nothing, and now, okay, interesting transfer, and that's on fairly low. But anyway, we'll return. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know some thoughts on anyone cheap to snap up. I know some of them you're saying James Maddison, so could be an option. We'll have to see. But until next time, subscribe for more and take care.